Hello, my name is Doug Coleman. I'm the Activities Director at Lutheran High School. Thank you for viewing the 2013-2014 Parent Informational video about our athletic programs. During the course of this short video, you'll receive information about our handbook, any changes that we have made for this coming year, as well as information about our AAA conference and MISHA, the Missouri State High School Activities Association, our governing body. Please enjoy. The athletic mission statement at Lutheran High reads, in accordance with the LHS mission of, quote, empowerment from the gospel, unquote, LHS athletics exists in order to communicate clearly with school stakeholders and being able to provide all students the opportunity to participate in extracurricular activities and able to grow physically, socially, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Our athletic vision at Lutheran High is, of course, winning is an attitude. We believe that working to win is everything. Winning is an attitude that must be present in all aspects of our lives. We will strive to make every team successful, but we will not compromise the LHS mission, vision, or spirit in the pursuit of winning. Physically, Cougar athletes understand that winning is an attitude resulting from optimum preparation, concentrated effort, and a deep commitment to excel. Mentally, Cougar athletes know that the purpose of an LHS education is to enhance their realm of knowledge and prepare them for a life of Christian service. Emotionally, Cougar athletes have extraordinary opportunities to develop self-respect and self-discipline, which will result in future successes as adults. And finally, spiritually, Cougar athletes know that every Christian will win the race that God sets before us as we look to Jesus. MISHA Regulations on Eligibility Part 1. Bona fide student. In order to represent your school, you must be a bona fide student and meet all eligibility requirements. Part 2. Academics. You must have earned the preceding semester of attendance, a minimum of 3.0 units of credit, or have earned credit in 80% of the maximum allowable classes in which any student can be enrolled in the semester, whichever is greater at Lutheran High. Part 3. Transfer students. If you transfer schools, you will be ineligible for 365 days unless you meet one of the exceptions listed in the MISHA residence and transfer rules. MISHA Regulations on Eligibility, Part 2. Participation limits. You are eligible to participate in any sport for a maximum of 4 seasons. Any part of a contest played during a season counts as a season of participation. Awards. After entering a member school, you will become ineligible in the sport concerned if you receive cash or services for participating in an athletic contest or being an athlete. Finally, non-school competition. You may not practice for or participate with a non-school team or in any unorganized non-school athletic competition and for your school team in the same sport during the same season of the school team. Handbook reminder number 1, equipment. An athlete is financially responsible for any athletic equipment issued to him or her. Athletes are to turn in their equipment 2 weeks from the time they leave the team or the close of the season. No athletic awards, grades, or transcripts will be released to the student until all equipment is turned in and all fines are paid. Failure to turn in uniforms and gear will result in one of the following penalties.
Handbook reminder number 2, attendance. Any student who has been absent from school is not eligible to participate in a practice or play in a game scheduled for the same day. Students are considered absent if they attend less than 2 blocks in a given day. There are some exceptions for students who attend classes off campus. Students must attend half their classes on Friday to be eligible for Saturday games. This ruling may be waived in individual cases by the principal.
Handbook reminder number 3, eligibility. Students must be eligible to practice, compete, and/or perform in co-curricular activities. To be eligible, a student shall have earned no less than 4.0 units of credit the preceding term of attendance. That is, a student must pass every course in the preceding term. Please see the other 5 bullet points. At midterm, as indicated on the school calendar, all students' grades will also be checked. Those students who have any Fs or a GPA of less than 1.5 will be placed on the academic watch list. Please see the LHS handbook for more specific information.
Handbook reminder number 4, Training Rules MSHA form. The Training Rules Agreement must be signed before an athlete may participate in any contest. Attendance of an in-season athlete at a party where alcohol or drugs are knowingly present is considered a violation of the Training Rules Agreement.
Handbook reminder number 5, Levels of Expectations. On the freshman team or the C team, an emphasis on development and fundamentals will be stressed by the coaching staff. At the junior varsity level, although development will still take place, a greater emphasis on fielding a competitive team is natural. And finally, on the varsity level, the coach expects players to be committed to the sport by their efforts in the off-season and a desire to improve their skills. Playing time is determined by the LHS coaching staff on the following 3 criteria. Number 1, attendance and level of effort demonstrated during practice. 2, the overall attitude, respect, and commitment to team play demonstrated during practices and games. And finally, 3, skill level demonstrated in practices and games. Players and their families are encouraged to speak with coaches anytime they have a question about what is expected of them.
Handbook reminder number 6, Coach-Player Contact. LHS places a priority on encouraging our athletes to play more than one sport. We want all of our athletic programs to succeed. In-season sports always have the priority when it comes to any LHS or club-sponsored sports. Coaches will not schedule any practices on Sunday at any point during the school year or summer, with the notable exception before tournament games on Monday, including regular season and postseason tournaments, or before district playoff games on Mondays. Coaches will not schedule practices on short notice, less than 24 hours, and will not allow kids to simply come to LHS for an impromptu practice, open gym, etc. During vacations and holidays, coaches are permitted to have practices as needed.
The Athletic Handbook is available online for you to download on our website. If you would like a hard copy, please contact Jana in the athletic office.
Website and communication. The Lutheran High Athletic Department will communicate with parents in a variety of ways. The new athletic website will contain most of the information that parents need regarding the athletic department. Included on the website is a link to the athletic Google Calendar, which lists all of the athletic schedules for the 2012-13 school year. The Cougar Connection, Lutheran High's athletic newsletter, will be published weekly. It will be a smaller version than previous years, as more information will be added to the website. Parents may also sign up with the highschoolsports.net to view current athletic schedules and to receive text messages and/or emails when athletic schedules have changed. For last-minute updates, Lutheran High and the athletic department will be using PowerSchool this year to contact parents via phone, text, and email. Please ensure that Lutheran High has your current contact information. Concessions and Gates, sponsored by CPC, the Cougar Parent Connection. Every family is required to volunteer to work 2 times in the concession stand or taking admission for each season that their son or daughter participates in athletics. Sign-ups are done online on Volunteer Spot.
The AAA Conference and Lutheran High have adopted a standard for game admission prices. For $125, you can purchase the LHS Family Game Pass. This allows free admission for you and your family to all home games. This excludes any tournament or any AAA sponsored event at Lutheran High School. A couple of years ago, MSHA imposed a new rule regarding summer camps and activities in all of its member schools. There will again be a 9-day mandatory dead period that all high schools will follow. Schools are allowed to choose their own dead period. There will be no games, open gyms, summer league play, weightlifting, conditioning, etc. Students are not to be on campus for any sport-related reason during those 9 days.
As always, if you have any questions, please contact Doug Kuhlman, our Activities Director, or Jana Lapine, the activities assistant, using the contact information listed here.
One of the points of emphasis this school year for Lutheran High School, as well as for MISHA, as well as our AAA conference, is displaying good sportsmanship at all events, both at Lutheran High and when we are visiting. Please enjoy this short video put on by the National Federation of High Schools, the NFHS.
Sportsmanship is an opportunity to bring the things that you've been taught in your life into the sports venue.
Sportsmanship is one of the most important things that we can have in defining our character.
The bottom line is helping kids to understand and take personal accountability.
And the fundamentals of sportsmanship is doing the right thing, sometimes when no one else is looking.
Welcome. Today we're here to talk about the hot button issue of sportsmanship. So what is sportsmanship? We could consult a dictionary, but I think you have a good idea. Sportsmanship is about respect, integrity, honesty, fairness, leadership, and personal responsibility. Sportsmanship is doing the right thing in competition, as a participant or a spectator, inside your school and out in public, controlling your emotions to create positive outcomes. So who's responsible for sportsmanship? Anyone who participates in or attends any competition. Students, coaches, officials, administrators, parents, and fans. It's crucial that everyone understands the importance of sportsmanship and knows the difference between appropriate and inappropriate behavior. Like these folks. Take a listen.
What we really want to see is get back to where we're supporting our students, our kids, support our people, but let's avoid the personal attacks.
The media has done such a great job of showing the other side of sport, and that people are struggling with how to behave at competitions. And so it's very important for us to get people to understand what proper behavior is and the benefit of that.
If our coaches are doing what they're supposed to be doing and our kids are doing what they're supposed to be doing, we can get the parents to buy into it, then everything else should come together.
It is well within you to use the appropriate language, to treat someone the way you want to be treated. And if you do your part and the next person does their part, we've succeeded in creating a better community.
The second point of emphasis for MISHA, for our conference, and for Lutheran High School is the importance of dealing with concussions. If you have not taken the time to view the video located on the MISHA website, I encourage you to do that as soon as possible. Two of the groups that will help us not only with concussions, but with all of our medical needs are Excel Sports and Physical Therapy and the Signature Sports Medical Group. We look forward to our continued partnership and sponsorship in both of those entities for this school year. Again, go ahead and go to the MISHA website. Click on the Sports Medicine tab in the upper right-hand corner. Then under Concussions, click on the Concussion Video Introduction.
Concussions are common in sports. The Missouri State High School Activities Association, MISHA, believes that education of coaches, officials, athletes, and their parents or guardian are key to safely returning student-athletes to play. Appropriate immediate care after a suspected concussion and follow-up incorporating a multidisciplinary team that includes the coach, parent or guardian, athlete's physician, team physician, and athletic trainer if available, and a school representative are also important for the proper management of a sport-related concussion.
Thank you for watching the Lutheran High Parent Informational video. Parents are reminded to sign the Parent Permission Form located at the bottom of the Lutheran High School training rules. Signing this form indicates that you have viewed the preseason video presentation.